to read you a book. This morning I am reading Splat the Cat, Oopsie Daisy. It is going to be based on the creation of Rob Scotton. That just means that he came up with the idea for Splat the Cat, and now this book, sorry that's a little bit old, is going to be, it's written by J.E. Bright, and the art is by Lauren Brantz. So, gives me a lot of information right here on the title page. And I'm going to begin reading. It was almost springtime. The weather was getting warmer, but the sky was still gray and rainy. Splat thought being stuck inside was a waste of a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, look at poor Splat cat. What do you think he's feeling right there? I think you're probably right. Splat perked up when a sopping wet Seymour scurried into his room. Seymour was carrying a weird-looking seed. "Where did you get that?" asked Splat. Seymour held up the seed and stared at it. Then he shrugged again. "I wonder what kind of seed it is," said Splat. "It could be anything." So here's Splat looking at the seed with a magnifying glass. Because seeds are really small, but a magnifying glass helps things look bigger so you can see the detail. So he's trying to decide what kind of seed it is. "Well, there's only one way to solve this mystery, Seymour. Let's see if we can make it grow." "I think we need to plant it first," Splat said. "But I've never planted anything before. Do you know how to plant a seed?" Seymour shrugged. "Okay, then let's go to the library to find out," Splat announced. So here goes Splat walking, and this arrow is pointing this way, and where it says the library. It's opposite is cat school. Cat school is that way, library is this way. If you can't go to the library, how else can you find information? Rachel says Google. I think she's probably right. Splat and Seymour walked straight to the library to look for a book about gardening. The only problem was that there was so much information. Splat wanted to grow one seed, not a whole field of corn. Look at all of the books in the library. There's so many. It says, after staring at the shelves for a long time, Splat finally asked the librarian. She was happy to help him find the perfect book. And look. In the picture I can see that the title of the book is A Cat's Guide to Planting, or to Plants and Potting. And the book that's in his hands, the author's name is Jack Tabby. Oh, look, a little bell. Ding. That'll be fun. Use those if there's nobody at the desk and you want their attention. The book said the first step was getting a pot and filling it with soil. Not all the soil landed in the pot. Splat made a big mess right on top of Seymour. And there's our thing. Splat. That's onomatopoeia, when they use words to help us hear, but we can't hear it because it's just a word. But it helps us know what it would sound like. Okay. It says, next, Splat planted the seed in the dirt. He set the flower pot on a sunny windowsill. Then he watered the soil. Not all of the water went into the pot. Look, poor Seymour had to get an umbrella. Hopefully some goes in there, because you remember plants need water to grow. Now it says Splat checked the flower pot every day. He hoped and hoped for any sign of a sprout. He wondered what kind of plant it would be. Oh. It's taking a long time because plants take a long time to grow. But their faces look like they're very disappointed. the seed would grow into a wild garden of roses. Or maybe the seed would grow into a tree as tall as the sky. See, Splat doesn't know what the seed is going to be when it grows. So he's making predictions. What predictions have you made? Let's find out. It says Splat couldn't wait to see what grew. He sang to the seed. That helps because it gives the seed carbon dioxide, and you know that the plant needs that. He read to it and told it stories. Perry the cat doesn't think that he should read to the plant, but that also helps to give the plant some carbon dioxide. Down this page it says, for 2 whole weeks, Splat waited and waited for the seed to do something. But look, the pot, nothing is happening, is it? And you can tell he started over here. So he went through 7 days, that's 1 week. And behind him, there's all the way to number 14. So that's 7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 days. That's a long time for a kitty cat to wait. Splat was ready to give up. Maybe the seed would never sprout. Feeling terribly disappointed, he watered the soil one last time, just in case. The dirt in the pot shifted a little when Splat added water. A tiny green sprout sprang up. Splat cheered loudly, but quickly shut his mouth. He didn't want to scare the little plant back into the soil. See, look closely. You can see there's a little bit of green happening. It's a little sprout. During the next week, the sprout grew a few straggly leaves. Splat was thrilled when a few days later a little bud appeared atop the stem. So if you look here, here's the stem, here is its straggly leaves, and then here's a bud. A bud is where a flower is going to be. It's a flower that's still like this, but will open up like that. It says the next day the bud opened and a bloom blossomed. It wasn't a wild jungle plant, or a many-colored rose, or a tall, tall tree. It was a flower, a little daisy, and Splat knew just who to give it to. Who do you think that Splat will give his flower to? Let's find out if you are right. I know you're making some good predictions. Oh, look, it says, I love it, said Mom. It's the most special flower ever. Splat smiled as he hugged his mother. I grew it myself, Splat said, with a little help from Seymour. See, there's his friend Seymour. Look how happy he is. He finally was able to see the plants, and he gave it to his mom. That's so cool. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this book. I have one more thing I wanted to do with you guys, so hey. Okay guys, so our surprise is, or extra thing, is I have 2 different kinds of seeds. And I'm going to plant them in a special container to help, or to plant in my yard. So I'm going to show you 2 different kinds of seeds, and I want you to make a prediction. What do you think is going to come from the seeds? So I'm going to put the pictures in the videos, like right here. I have 2 different kinds, so I'll put a picture of the seeds here, and I want you to look at them and think about, what do you think the seeds look like? What do you predict they will grow into? So we'll see. It'll be a mystery. We'll work together to find out. All right. Thanks for all your hard work. Don't forget to do your assignment. We'll see you later. Bye.